Pegando manguera en el patio, en todos lados.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Hi guys,
Hi.
welcome to tonight's show. I'm Zeleny. You guys know me. For those who don't, there you go.
I'm Wendy.
The show's not intended for children under the age of 18 unless you allow it because you're their parents due to content, language, violence, you name it. We're not sponsored by anybody except for Zell's Total Body Sculpting.
I was ready for
I know. You always do that to me. And we have all the rights to the music that is being played because it's ours. Tonight we are going to take a shot of Keto One, Peach, and Orange Blossom. Let us know what you're taking a shot of. We want to know in the comments. I want some shots. Grab your shots. That went down strong.
I don't know. I knew I had to take the shot. I'm just not like mentally ready for drinking tonight. I know. I'm slacking. And who said I wanted this shot?
Maybe Dior.
I don't know what that is.
Ooh. Anyway, I like that name. Anything with baby in it. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I know.
Anyway.
It's
Mixologist, let us know what you're making today.
So, since we're like halfway through the month, and we gotta go clean through like some of these empty half bottles we got going on that we've accumulated in the past year.
I know. We have a lot of half-empty bottles.
Yeah, so if you see us working through them, it's because we're trying to downsize a bit.
That way we can get new bottles to
That's
fit
it.
in, you know.
Yeah, we only got so much room.
Yeah.
This is 1800 margarita mix. This is a regular margarita, so it's like lime flavored.
Ooh, I like that.
You know what? It's not a big jar. Let me stop overdoing it.
I was just gonna say, what are you doing?
I know, I'm thinking like I was at the party last week where I was just like, whoop. And this is passion fruit margarita.
Welcome.
Fuck it. One bottle done. And then we're just gonna add some cranberry juice because we got shit to do tomorrow.
You keep changing your name every time you come to Instagram.
Who's that?
IG Live Thanos.
Look how pretty.
I know, that is really pretty. And then you go and you mess it up.
Tell me it doesn't kind of remind you of the sunset. Look. Sorry. continue.
While she serves those, let's talk about our topics for tonight. So the first one is pettiest reasons you won't date somebody. The second one is what are things a submissive wife or girlfriend shouldn't mind doing for their significant other.
Where the heck is your cardboard?
It's over here. And can people ever make it out of the friend zone? And if so,
How?
how?
What does it take to get out of there?
All right. Let's go into the first topic.
Pettiest reasons? Ooh.
Pettiest reasons why you won't date
If they
somebody.
can't cook. That's number one. If they can't cook, I can't date you.
Really? What if they clean?
I don't give a shit. If you can't cook, I can't date you. Like, that is, this is gonna sound fucked up, but like almost every person, like I better, you making me dinner before I even decide what I'm doing down the road.
Oh, so you want them to cook in the relationship?
I know I can cook. I need to know I'm not gonna be the one in that kitchen 24/7.
What if, okay, so let me just ask you a question. What if you cook, but he cleans up?
I clean as I cook.
Well, he tells you no, put it down, I'm
No,
gonna
fuck
clean.
no, I can't do
I'll wash
that.
the dishes, I'll put them away, I'll do everything.
No.
That's a deal breaker?
Like, he needs to be able to cook. I don't mind cooking. I'm not like, I don't have a love for it where I need to cook every day.
Because she's hangry.
All the time. Ooh, you know how they be like, oh, food to way to a man's heart? That's the way to my heart.
If they know how to cook.
Food, yeah.
See, that's not a deal breaker for me. If they don't know how to cook, that's all right. We can order out.
See, that's the thing. I don't mind ordering out, but I cannot do that consistently.
No, some days I'll cook, some days we order out.
Like, once a week is sometimes a bit too much of ordering out for me, so.
See, if they don't know how to cook, it's fine for me. I always said if I had to make a perfect home, like if I could build my home, it would have no kitchen in it. The only thing it would have is like a fridge, cupboards, and a telephone. So I can call and have people deliver food to me.
I like to eat way too
French
much.
toast Felicia over here.
Whatever. We're not starting this war right now.
Okay, someone says, I can't deal with someone clingy and I can't date someone that doesn't clean. I agree. I can't date somebody who doesn't help me clean because I will be damned if I sit there and I clean this whole house and you're sitting there doing diddly squat.
You know
that
what's
would piss me off.
Another petty reason? I can't date a loud chewer. That like irks my soul. Like if you eat
I come here for
that. Like it just kills me.
Now look, I can't take that either, but it's funny because I watched this show. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I can't, like, if my son, everybody will tell you, if my son is, I put it over there.
We're sharing alcohol.
Yes. If my son is next to me chewing or my significant other is chewing next to me and they're loud or anybody, I'll be like, excuse me, can you stop that? But I do get on Facebook and I watch this Yami Hamsi. And she sits there and she chews, and I'm just fascinated by it. I don't know why, but that's the
You
only.
said it's on Facebook. What's her name?
Yami Hamsi.
Yammy? Like
Yeah. YAMZY HAMZY. Yeah. Yep, that's her. She goes.
Oh no!
I can't. I'm telling you.
No.
But and I will sit there at night and I'll just watch it, and he tells me all the time. He's like,
No.
See?
Yeah,
You just
no,
see?
that little bit was enough. No.
Yeah, I told
No.
you. I told you.
No.
It's really bad. But I'm fascinated by it for some reason. Anyway, a petty reason why I can't, if you have ugly sneakers all the time, or if your sneakers aren't really like clean or dirt, or if they're not clean sneakers, I can't date you.
If you're missing a lot of teeth, is another one.
Stop it.
No.
Like the front one?
Like
You better stop. You better stop.
No, I said a lot. Like if you're missing more than 3 G's and they're all like visible,
No, I'm
like,
just kidding.
like no.
I'm wild for that. No, I'm sorry. If you constantly are walking around with dirty sneakers, I don't want to be with you. Like that, I won't date you.
See, dirty sneakers don't bother me because it just tells me you're active. Hopefully it's active and it's just not you just stepping in shit.
No, if they're dirty, I can't take dirty sneakers. I won't even give you a second look. Like I'll look you up and down, and I'll look at what you're wearing, and I'll be like, oh, nope, that's a hard no for me. Pass. Pass. Do not collect $200. Oh, those chewing. Oh, okay. Yeah, the chewing videos. I don't do it next to me because I'll look at you and I'll be like, bro, stop chewing like that. Like that shit is disgusting. But at night, I don't know what it is. I just like to sit there and watch it. Listen, I'm a.
She's like, it's not in person, so it's okay. Yeah, no.
Look her up, guys. I'm putting it in the comments.
She's got a YouTube page. You don't even need to go on Facebook.
Oh, there you go. Or yeah. But it's just fascinating. Then tell me you're not gonna sit there and watch the whole episode.
I mean, it's fascinating how much you can eat, but
she eats a lot too.
Sound
Anyways.
Ugh.
Freaks come out at night. Shut up. Shut up. You're gonna look her up. You watch. You're gonna send me an inbox. You're gonna be like, yo, I watched it. I watched the whole episode. What are other reasons why you won't date somebody? Why? I know in previous shows, somebody said they won't date somebody if they have like a whole
eyebrow. Oh,
Richie!
Yes!
Richie! Richie will not date somebody if they have a whole.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, those are petty reasons, but honestly,
that's definitely
like you gotta look at that
us.
person's face every day, and if you see that, I would just take like a piece of wax and I'd be like, really quick. Anyway, what are some other reasons why you would not date people? I'm trying to think. What else? Somebody said somebody who's clingy. That's a hard, like, you have to be your own person. Like, get off of me.
But that's the thing. Like, that's something you would find out as time progresses. I don't think that's something you can judge
right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
You could, like, let's just say you give your number to somebody in the
they're
club.
blowing you up,
and
I guess.
You're walking from the dance floor all the way to your seat, and they're already texting and calling you. That's a hard pass. Hard pass.
Oh, your approach. So if we meet the first time, the way you approach me or the way we speak that first time, you know.
I don't think that's petty, though. I think any person would want to be approached in a proper, respectful, manner. But some guys just don't get it. And some girls, too. They could be really, whatchamacallit.
Out there. Let's just say about that.
Hard. Let's see. I'm trying to think of, like, when looking through reels, what were some other reasons?
Alright, I will tell you one. You know when you got, like, I don't know what it's really called, but
eye boogie?
The eye boogies. If it is in the fucking afternoon and you got them eye boogies, I got a problem with you.
That's disgusting.
That's
why I'm constantly going, like, I'll constantly go like this, or I'll go like this to fix it.
Like, I understand if, like, it's in the morning, maybe you just got up. That just tells me you didn't wash your face, or, like, I don't know. But if it's in the afternoon, and you still got them, though.
Oh. Women don't like nice guys. It's the woman that you may approach. You may want to consider.
She said, lower your standards.
Oh, that's not nice.
Fuck it, I got
that
a boisterous
is not
laugh.
Nice. Someone with an annoying laugh.
You might hate it, but there's someone out there that loves it.
That's like, I'm a hyena when I laugh. I really am. I'm so loud, and it's like
I am too. So I had my kids met one of my friends, and she has a really loud laugh, and we were cracking up, and the kids were like, "Y'all belong in a zoo." I was mortified because that was the first time she met my kids, but I was just like, "Y'all fucking assholes."
But now that you say that, it's funny because what may seem petty to you may be somebody's turn on. Yeah.
Can you imagine someone being like, "The eye boogie's looking sexy, baby"?
No, that's disgusting. I'll be like, you got a boogie in your eye. No, but like my laugh, a lot of people like my laugh. They find it. I find it annoying.
But it's contagious. They
find it cute.
They be like, oh, it's very contagious. Like, your laugh makes me want to laugh.
He's so funny. He said women like nice. Like,
oh my God, get over yourself.
You know what is a turnoff as well? And I dated somebody like this. Shut up. I dated somebody like this. Okay, so the person was big. They were like bigger. Like they were chunky. They were a chunky person, chunky guy, big. He always. Oh, I keep thinking I have my watch on. He was always making fun of his weight.
So you don't like when they make fun of themselves?
And yeah, and I used to be like, why do you always do that? Why do you always talk about how big you are? So to constantly put yourself down or make fun of yourself because it's probably like an insecurity, that is a turnoff.
That's a protection mechanism.
You could be, because he wasn't like chunky. He was big. He was big. And that's fine. Like if you dress nice, you had a haircut, you smell good, your sneakers were good.
It's just like
and then you go and every 5 minutes you're cracking joke on how fat you are. I was just like, yo, I can't even be with this fat person.
It's probably like better for me to make fun of myself before someone else gets.
See, that's a turn off. You need to be confident in yourself. Oh, thank you. He said my laugh is contagious. I told you it is. Or wait, mine or hers?
Both of ours is loud.
Yeah, it is loud. So we cackle and then you cackle.
Yo, this ain't like a witch coven.
It is.
Next time I'm gonna bring the black pot.
But to me, that's a turn off. If you have a flaw and you know you have a flaw, like if you have a big forehead, okay. If you're like Hetty Murphy,
I'm sorry.
I can't be with this fat person no more. Yeah, I couldn't because everywhere we were with a group of people and boom, there was a fat boy. I was like, yo, could you stop making fun of yourself? And then finally I was like, yo, I can't be with you no more. Like, you fat. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
wait,
I
you
just
just tell them you can't be with them because they're fat?
I didn't say
that's
it.
fucked up.
I didn't say it in those words. What I said was, like, it makes me uncomfortable to be with you if you're constantly talking about your weight and making fun of it. And he was like, why? I'm a fat person. I was like, yeah, and I can't be with a fat person no more. That's exactly what he said.
Damn. Oof. You out here breaking people's souls and shit.
No, that was really... And now I'm a little bit more self-conscious about that because that could have really sent somebody, you know...
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, oh, I can't date you no more. It's not you, it's me.
No, it's definitely you.
Yeah, but I would consider their feelings. So
I'm not going to lie and be like, it's me, but I'm going to be like, I don't think we're compatible.
It's me. I can't be with a fat person who makes fun of himself. It's me.
I'm going to be like, we're not compatible.
Anyway, okay, I'm not going to talk about that no more because then they're going to think that I don't like fat people. And damn, so all these memes saying big guys is in was a lie. No, didn't I just say that right now? I just said. Stop.
I told you, you're out here breaking people's souls.
No, because it doesn't matter your weight. I don't care about your weight. It's how you carry yourself.
Oh.
So to say.
Deadbeat dads. That's another one. That's a...
Why'd you have to do that for?
Deadbeat dads is another... I mean, it's not really petty, but it's another...
I mean... That is not petty. I mean, if you like being with a deadbeat dad, you're a deadbeat person.
But it's not like... I don't understand how people can be like, all right, I'm going to take care of this one kid and not the other one. It's just like, if you do that...
See, but I don't consider that petty. That's not petty. That's actually very smart to think that way. Because... Hello.
I don't know. People be weird
It says something about their person if they're not taking care of their children. I almost spit out my food laughing. Yeah.
Wait, what are you eating?
I was hungry. Anyway, let's not talk about
I know. I was like, wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, wait. We're done. We're done. This topic is done. Sorry.
We need to use that sound card.
What sound card? Oh, yeah, we do.
Because we could have been like, time's up.
I don't even know how to connect it.
We'll figure it out for next episode.
What is it called? These people here?
Viewers, friends?
No, they're sitting right here that I'm about to fire.
Oh, cameramen.
Cameraman, lighting, electronics have not set it up yet.
Our backup people. Yeah, the back behind the scenes people. The camera crew, whatever you want to call it.
We have some special treats for you guys because sound is coming. And it's going to be like, Anyway, we won't talk about that.
It's just going to be obnoxious. That's all you need to know.
Oh, yeah. One of our viewers, he gave it to us as a gift. So we wanted to say thank you for it, for our 1-year anniversary. And we're hopefully going to put it to use before I fire some people. But let's not talk about that.
You know, at this rate, I'm going to figure it out myself. Fuck them.
Anyway, I ain't telling Wendy nada about my food. Clearly, that's all she cares about. Yeah, and if you don't know how to cook, she don't even want to talk to you. So if you
Wait,
bought
did you
that,
buy this or did
if
you
you
cook
bought
it?
it, don't even bother because she doesn't want to know. She doesn't care about bought food.
I don't.
All
He's gonna
right.
he's gonna start food over like this is for Zeleny only.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Wendy.
Friday at 7:20. He's gonna make sure we're live. All right. Topic number two. What are things a submissive wife or girlfriend shouldn't mind doing for their significant other? Okay, Wendy doesn't like this, but that's the topic.
It is.
She's
That's
submissive.
right.
So what are some things somebody who's submissive who doesn't mind doing things for their significant other? So obviously, the significant other is doing what they have to do, providing
For the woman to be submissive.
Yes, for the woman. Yeah, we're not talking about if he's not doing his part because then we're
No, with the right partner, the woman will become submissive.
right. So what are some things? You really don't have not one.
I'm not submissive.
Anyway, well, this is gonna be a long 20 minutes.
Well, you tell me.
Very easy. I don't mind getting up and making him food. Doing his clothing, laundry, if he's not gonna do it, putting it away. If we're going on vacation, I don't mind packing his bags for him, putting his clothes together. Why are you giving a thing like that? I didn't say I do it. I said I don't mind.
She said if I had the right to say.
Did you not hear the disclaimer in the beginning? It was the disclaimer, so keep your eye rolling to yourself. Anyway.
So, there's some marital disputes going
No,
on.
we're just gonna ignore the looks over there. This is what I would do. Okay.
I know that if I have the right partner, I can be submissive, but that submissiveness would not be all the time. So, like, the things you're mentioning, in my head, I'm like, this is what I expect from a regular partnership.
Okay, I'm with Wendy. I'm not submissive, but you have a partner that does what they're supposed to do for you. What are things you don't mind doing? That's what submissive means. Like, you don't mind doing these things for that partner. And I can't, okay, wait. I'm trying to be as nice as I can about this because...
No, go ahead, say it bluntly. I ain't gonna get offended.
No, it's not just you.
Well,
it's just in general. There's women out there who say, I'm not submissive. But then you go around and you make your man lunch every morning. That's a submissive trait. Because why? Because you don't mind packing the lunch for him to take to work.
Which I understand. That's what I was trying to refer to. I was like, the things you were mentioning, I don't view as submissive.
Yeah, boom, there you go.
What?
There you go. He said it. I feel like submissive has taken on a negative connotation. And it's not. To be submissive is not.
It's not, because if I'm submissive to you, it tells you I trust you fully because I am relinquishing control.
Yes.
I get that. That's what the things you mentioned as things you would do as a submissive
Yeah.
wife, I don't see as being a submissive wife because I view, and that's probably the problem, because I view a relationship as a partnership. It's a give and take. So if you are paying the bills, then I am paying utilities. So if you're doing dishes, I am cooking.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't view it as
But what are
something-
some things that you wouldn't it's not expected? Like right now, you just said if he's paying the bills, I'm going to pay the electricity. What are some things that, like, if he's working all day and you could pull out some stuff for him? If he's going on vacation, if you guys are going on vacation, if he's working all day and he's gonna get there late, would you not pull out some stuff for him?
the extra stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Those are perks.
Those are
Perks because you're giving that and you're gonna get something back.
Am I now? Because here's the thing. Alright, so if you must know, I typed something to her as I was due as a submissive. It is sexual. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. But here's the thing. If I'm doing this, it's because I am doing it without expecting anything back. That is me just being submissive. Like, hey, I made you
I'm
breakfast.
not gonna do that and not get nothing back. No.
But no, like, alright,
Hard
so
pass.
if I gave you breakfast I expect you to eat it.
If it's something that I like.
No, if you were my husband or whatever, and you're in bed, I bring you breakfast in bed. I give you the breakfast, and then I do the other thing that I told you.
Okay.
I'm not expecting you to give me anything back because I expect you to eat your fucking breakfast.
Well, how's he gonna eat the breakfast if you're gonna do anything else?
Because he better multitask.
Wow, not sharing with us. Not sharing that with us. Listen. It's like it's like dessert. It's dessert. So she made him breakfast in bed, and now she's gonna give him dessert. So, I mean, you can't give dessert and you're not gonna get
if it happens, it's fine.
Yeah.
But the whole
okay, so
is,
that is
the whole point is not something in mind when you do something
to get something back.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing it without.
I figured it out. Now she gave it away.
No.
But anyway.
Oh God.
Some other things like you could pack his lunch, pack his breakfast, pack his luggage. You can, if you see that he's gonna get ready for a bath, you can get his bath water ready. I mean, that's not what I do, but I mean, I wouldn't do that. But you could get his bath ready. That's something cool to do.
See, here's the thing. The definition is for submissive: ready to conform to authority or will of others, meekly, obedient, or passive.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad. But bitch, you not obedient.
I'm definitely not. But see, sometimes I could be passive. It says meekly obedient. It doesn't say completely obedient. I am somewhat obedient to a certain extent sometimes. Why are you talking over there?
Because ain't nobody believing your lies right now. Whatever.
Yeah. So, but like people said before, it's to be submissive is not a bad thing. You can be submissive in a lot of ways. Like, okay, now let's just say if you come in through he's coming home, and let's just say you have hardwood floors, so you can get his slippers ready for him at the door, so he could change out of his work boots into the slippers. It's a small gesture. It's a submissive gesture. See, meekly.
Well, the one thing said that to be submissive, you must set aside your ego, which I can kind of see because not you.
Oh, definitely.
Not you. I'm just saying in general.
Where's that out?
I mean, in regards to.
Where's that out? Who?
Like, to be submissive, you have to set aside your ego because that means you're going to do things you don't think you should have to.
Stop it. Now, let's stop for a minute.
Why?
Let's stop.
Go ahead.
Number one, I can be obedient, guys. And I am submissive sometimes. I could be. So.
With that thought process, we all could be.
Yeah.
Do we do it?
No. But still. What are some other things? If you're a man and you're watching the show, what is something you would like for your girlfriend or your wife to do that you would think is a nice gesture, a submissive gesture? I'm just saying. What's something that you wouldn't mind a girl doing? Don't say nothing stupid though. Like, breakfast. With dessert.
Oh, God.
Just saying.
So what are your views? What would you do aside from packing lunch?
There's a lot I do. Like, for instance, and I swear to goodness, if somebody gives me a side eye to this, I'm gonna throw a bottle.
I want to see this
on
happen.
show.
Give her like 20 side
If
eyes.
somebody is getting, like, my significant other gets ready at night to go to work.
Yeah.
While he's getting ready, I'll say, would you like me to pack your dinner?
And that's what you view as being
yes. Or I'll be like, is there something you want me to do? When he was working early and far, that he would have to warm up his truck, and I was getting up at 3:34 in the morning, who was turning on the truck and warming it up for actually him? It wasn't the other way around. He wasn't warming up the truck for me. I was warming up the truck for him because it's a diesel truck, so it needed to, kickstart for a while. So I would turn on his car, and then I would turn on mine, come back in, get dressed. That's, I would do that. That's cool. You haven't done anything.
I'm not saying I haven't. But,
What are things?
But that's the thing. Whereas you say submissive.
Other than what you say.
No, I'm just trying to explain. I view it as a partnership. So those things are me being submissive is me taking care of you because in other aspects you are taking care of me.
So is it the word submissive that bothers you?
No, because like I said, every woman will be submissive to the right partner because it's about relinquishing control.
Yeah.
You're just not submissive with everybody or
No.
anybody.
No. Oh, okay. Now somebody want to send some black hearts and some kisses. Okay. All right. After you were giving me the side eye. All right.
He's like, you got a point. You did do that stuff for me.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Being submissive isn't always a choice necessarily. For example, I grew up watching my mom being submissive for men that didn't deserve it. So I followed that trait until I learned my lesson. That is a good point of view. Like sometimes it's you end up being submissive for men who don't deserve it as well.
It does happen. So there's an article that says being submissive in marriage is more comparable to a boss-employee relationship. And that's what it is. It is, technically, because if you read the definition for submissive, it is you're relinquishing control. It's not what you would do on your
Damn,
way.
so I'm the boss and someone's the employee.
Basically. That's why I'm like, we relinquish control when we feel completely... Like
Right.
we fully trust,
Well,
and we know they can take control. You don't
Yeah.
just be submissive to anybody, because if we were submissive to everybody, we wouldn't be the one to plan and set and pack and.
But not necessarily, because I do agree with this comment.
No, you could be a woman into submissiveness.
Yeah.
You could. It's not even just a woman, because you could do the same with the child.
Yeah.
You can either beat it into them,
Yeah.
or sometimes you really feel like, oh, they got a better control in life.
Yeah.
I'll let them be the one to steer us.
Partnership is good. Yeah, and I did say like words in this kind of thing, and this I think this was like saw in a. Okay.
Like submissiveness, like some Asian cultures where the women do everything for their husbands.
Yeah.
Like they get no say. What the husband says is what they do.
See,
That's submissiveness.
that is as well a form of submissiveness, and it's what they were raised on how to do.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense, Amy. Sometimes we gotta unlearn things we saw our parents do. Yeah, I don't care how many times I saw my mom being submissive. Hard don't pass. Anyway, just say.
No.
So like you said, I'm the boss and someone's the employee.
Usually, like I mean, if you think about most relationships, that's usually how it is.
No, yeah, it is, and I think,
And it's whoever has. Whereas it used to be men because they were the hunters, and we were the gatherers, and we were submissive because they got us to meet. Now it's and because they used to be the ones to work, and we stayed home and took care of the kids, and they paid the bills. Now it's whoever makes the money or whoever has a stronger character or who has a better sense of judgment or education or whatever. So
CEO of my household. Well, I mean,
it's basically a business. Your
Yeah.
household is a business. You're not going to just let anyone run it. Because you know there's things that need to get done, get paid, and everything like that.
So, in a sense, they should take the word submissive out
And out of what?
the dictionary.
No, because you still have women that are submissive.
Yeah, we
I
don't
mean,
like that though.
We don't because
We don't like
we did not grow up teaching like that's what our goal was.
Yeah.
But if you go to some other countries, that might be what they need because they are never used to having to make decisions.
Well, on Friday Night Fights dictionary, we are not going to have the word submissive. It's facts. I want a relationship where I won my home and she owns. I own my home and she owns her home, and we have sleepovers. You know, that's not a bad idea. Not at all. And use like whenever you're upset, you go to your house.
Cool down. Like it's like those houses, the two houses with they got the bridge.
No, I wouldn't even want the bridge.
The door's closed.
Okay.
Like you got doors on either side, but if you guys want to make it open when you guys are like, all right, I miss you, my door's open, come through. You don't have to go far. It's literally like walk across the bridge and get your ass over there.
But you could do that in a different room. Because I'll be damned if you have your own house. You don't want me to have my own house. Where you can't get in. Like, I don't know. Anyway. Let's move on to the next subject.
Is it ready? You ready, son? I guess.
Nah, no bridge. I'm gonna need 10 to 15 minute drive to process and play. Exactly. No bridge. That's too close. For that, don't have, they live in the same house.
No, because sometimes people aren't compatible in like how they run the household. So they need that separate house because they can't live together. Like, if you have habits that you learn from your family and I don't care for them, I'm not saying, just saying for example. Because I know couples that they love each other, but they can't live together and they need to be separate. But they don't want to be too far. So a bridge is an easy, hey, babes.
Can you walk across the bridge and bring me some milk? I ran out. No, I don't know.
Or it'd be like, I'm having an anxiety attack. Do you think you come over and comfort me?
No, but you sent me to my own house. Like, why am I going to cross the bridge to now comfort you when you just sent me to my own house?
What I'm saying, if this is something you both agreed on.
Yeah, I don't know. Hard pass. You don't want me with my own house. I'm going to tell you that much.
I believe it.
Oh, I'd be like, oh, you have an anxiety attack?
Probably psychiatrist.
Put your face in cold water with ice and just hold it there for as long as you can. And don't unlock the bridge door. Like, I'm sorry. I would say there's an app for that. You see, like, you're not gonna send me to live in my own house.
Y'all are ruthless, and I thought I was bad.
You're not. No, like
you be making it seem like I am like.
You're gonna get mad at her, send him to his house, and then call him and say, I have anxiety. Come and comfort me.
I didn't say you were the one that called him. What if he called you if he's having an anxiety attack?
I'll be like, bro, you sent me to my house, yo. I got music playing over here and wine and shit. You're not gonna mess up my mood. Anyway, on to the next subject.
What was it? Oh, friend zone.
Friend zone.
Is there a way to get out of the friend zone? I don't know.
Like, okay. So let's talk about the friend zone. When you meet somebody and you like them, let me just say, you didn't take the initiative to take the proper steps to asking that person out right away because you like them, and instead you let them put you in the friend zone. You have a window of opportunity to make it clear what your intentions are. If that window goes away and you're friend zoned, so whose fault is that? That's yours because you did not take. I'm sorry. I'm not being rude or mean. You didn't take the initiative. You didn't take the proper step to let that person know what your intentions are with them. That's my opinion. So, for instance.
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
I like you.
I like your friend zone.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And then he says, oh, okay. Like, oh, well, let's hang out. Now, you just shot him down by telling him you liked him as a friend, right? He could have easily been like, yeah. That's not gonna work for me because I kind of like you more as a friend and I would actually like to take you out on a date. Instead, he stayed quiet and listened to what you have to say and was like, oh yeah, let's go out as friends.
Well, maybe you guys been friends for years and he doesn't want to lose that friendship.
He has to pick, or she. They have to pick. Either they're your friend or they want to be more than friends.
Because there's some friendships you can't get back.
There is not. So if you end up liking somebody, you can't unlike them. So you're always going to like them deep down inside. That plain and that simple. Mm-hmm. You drink, something's going to happen. I'll tell you that. I'm a friend zone specialist. I live there.
So then share your insights.
I know not to get my advice from Wendy.
I am not the person. Well, it depends on what advice you're looking for, actually. For certain things, I'm really good at it.
Yeah, for some things you are, but yeah. Some things.
Because here's the thing. I know how I am. Because my friends will tell you, like, but I won't push my views on you. So if you come seeking for advice, I'm going to think about it in your perspective because I know you. If you're a random stranger, I'm going to be like, I can't help you. because I don't know you.
You remember how you said you're oblivious to when somebody
Likes me? Oh,
Yes.
fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You think everybody wants to be your friend?
Yeah, because you might be one that's like, oh, they just want to be friends.
Okay. So that person needs to make it clear to you. Number one, you put yourself in a friend zone. So it's hard to get yourself out of that friend zone. And once you come out of the friend zone, you have to now think, I'm either going to gain a girlfriend, a date or something, or I'm going to lose a friend. Because once you start going out and dating, I don't ever think it's going to be the same again. You're never going to have that friendship back.
You're not, because expectations change
Right.
once you started dating.
Right. And now you're going to view that person differently. And every time you're with them, you're going to look at them and be like, if I dance with him, is it going to be awkward? Like, you can never have that friendship that you had back. You could be friends.
Yeah, but
it's
it won't
never going to be the
same.
same.
It won't.
You could take your like back. That's what.
See, I kind of agree with him. Like, if you said if you like someone, you always like them for the rest of your life. I don't fully agree with that. Like, now, if it's something physical, when you're drinking, you might seek them out. Like, if you've had a sexual relationship, you're like, you know what, they were good in bed. You might seek them out, but
now who's gonna, how does, okay, so that happens. And then
you wake up and they're like, so does that mean we're together?
yes.
No! Sorry.
Yes. So all of a sudden now you're back with that person.
So you got tricked into dating them again?
Yeah, who told you to drink and who told you to continue?
You can wake up and be like, this was a mistake. I mean, the sex was great, but we're not together. You can't tell someone that.
You can tell them
Okay.
that. But that's not how it works. Because they're going to be like all night like, damn, I have a chance with Wendy. We can get back together. So what's some advice you would give somebody who wants to get out of a friend zone?
I think it depends how long have you been in that friend zone. Like, how long have you guys been friends? Because, like, time does play a aspect into this. Like, that does determine if you ever will make it out or not. Like, are you, like, almost a best friend where I've told you, like, so many secrets?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not something you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I should date him because I told them all my dirty secrets.
That's a personal problem for them. It was a physical fuckery and peace out. Not technically, because if you don't make that intention clear, which I'm sure you're
like
not.
Friends with benefits, though? You guys fuck, and eventually one of them ends up getting feelings, but the intention was never to date. It was just friends.
Right, but then
friends.
Friends with benefits. Right. But now you just stay quiet because you end up really liking that person. You're putting yourself in the friend zone.
So let's say
and now that person dates somebody else, but you this whole entire time we're sleeping together, you're gonna feel hurt. You're gonna feel betrayed.
But let's say you do speak on it, like, hey, I'd like to take this further, and they're like, ooh, you know, we're only friends. You still gonna be hurt.
You're gonna be hurt, and so there you go. You'll never have the same relationship that you had before.
No.
So when you decide to get out of the friend zone, you need to make sure that's what you want to do. That you're willing to lose a friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But can you even get out the friend zone?
You can. If you take the first step and say, I don't want to be your friend anymore. I actually want to date you. Because why would you hang out with this person and put yourself through the torture of looking at them, thinking about them like, damn, look, she's on the dance floor, I could be dancing with her. Or look, damn, she's talking to somebody, that could be me. Why would you put yourself through that torture, right? To sit there and continue to go out with them and be their friend when you want to get out of the friend. You can get out the friend zone. You can. Either you're going to be their girlfriend or boyfriend, or you're going to date, or you're not going to be in that friend zone no more because you end up losing that friend. The best relationships start off as friendships. So a friend zone always exists, but when the intent changes, just communicate. Right. Do you always got to lose the friendship once you want to date and get declined? It all depends on the person. I mean, it depends on the person, but once you ask me out on a date and I tell you no, I'm gonna feel so awkward around you. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really hard for me to like look at you the same personally, because I can only speak on my behalf. But then the person says they don't feel the same, and the friendship is never the same again. It's all a risk. It is. It really is. And you could be like, okay, she shot me down. I'm cool. But is she or he gonna look at you the same? They're not. They're gonna look at you with like disgust. I'm gonna be like, she put me down for him. Or every time, like, okay, so let's just say I am friends with somebody for 5 years. And, we started off as friends, and now I look at him, I'm like, I like his demeanor, I like the way he looks, I like his sneakers, I like all of that, and I'm gonna let him know, right? Mm-hmm. So then I pull him to the side, like, hey, because I'm not one to be in a friend zone. Like, either I'm gonna date you or I'm not. I'm gonna be like, we're friends, but I want to see if we're compatible on a different level. And he's like, hell no. Like, I only looked at you as a friend. I'm going to be like, cool. Number one, I'm not going to look at you the same. I might hang out with you, but every time you go and you talk to another girl, I'm going to be like, yo, what does that girl have on me? Like, I'm prettier than her. Because girls can be like that, and guys can too. When you're with your little boys, you get together, and you could be like, oh, he ain't shit. He ain't got this. He ain't got that. Whatever the case may be. You don't look at each other the same anymore. It's hard to be their friend again. I definitely took my shot with women, and I got shot down, and we still remained friends. I turned off the feelings like a faucet.
And some people are in control of their feelings like that. Like, they can just separate themselves from that.
But can I ask you a question? So you never turned around and hung out with this person and saw her talking to somebody and been like, damn, like, she could have done way better with me. Just a quick question. Sheesh. What's the sheesh for? Let us know. Like,
you been friend zone? You got experiences you want to share?
Like, I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It's
probably. Yeah.
No, you haven't felt like that at all. That's weird, because I probably would. I won't lie. I'll be like, oh, he shot me down, cool. Like, I'll play it off like hee, ha ha. But behind closed door, I would be like so mad. And I would be like, every time, like, oh, we're all hanging out. Oh, we are. Damn, I got a headache. I can't go. Or something like that. Or if I saw you talking with somebody else, I would be like she's not even that pretty. And she could be beautiful. I'm going to just be petty. Petty. I would probably do that I would,
I honestly feel like once you're in a friend zone, it's kind of difficult to get out of that. Especially depending on how long that friendship has been. Because if you have that friendship for years, you've definitely, at some point, even if you did have feelings, at least one of them, that strictly only views you friendship only. Like, so let's say we've been friends for 10 years, and you're like, hey, so I think I'm interested, and I'm going to be like, oh, that we've been friends for 10 years. I never looked at you that way. Or if I did, I'm over that point because we've been friends for so long.
You don't have to stay stuck in the friend zone. It's easy.
No, you're
Either
right.
you want to date me or you gonna date me. One or the other. No, I'm just kidding. To me, you're not stuck in that zone. You're stuck if you allow yourself to be stuck there. If you're like, oh, I don't want to lose her as a friend, but I'll just continue admiring her for the next 10 years and put myself through physical pain or emotional pain.
Well, that's the thing. Like, no one said they were in love. Just like you can be attached, like somebody, you can like someone else. Be like, you know what? Her friendship is amazing, or his friendship. I don't want to risk that, or maybe it's not going to work out, but she still is an amazing friend. Let me step back because I need space, and in that space work on themselves or find someone else. When they come back and it's like, all right, we're good. Are we good? Sometimes it takes a conversation and be like, hey, I know we weren't, but I've moved on. I don't have feelings. Do you think we could try for a friendship again?
I mean, you could do that and you could be friends again, but it's never going to be the same. Like, I would never look at you the same. I'll look at you with disgust.
Because they stepped back after you rejected them?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought I got rejected. My bad. I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Like, if they come back and they're like, I'm over the rejection, like, maybe it was 6 months, a year, or whatever, and they come back and they're like, you know what, I miss you as a friend. Like, I'd like to get that friendship back. Like, I understand you don't see me that way, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I got someone else.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm not quite sure. Once you say your feelings for somebody, you can't say, you can like somebody else later on, but given the opportunity, and just because I had an experience with this, like, they've dated people, they've had kids, they've gotten married, and they've always just came back, and
like, we're the one that got away.
Yeah. So
then it doesn't sound like it was a like, it sounds more like a love. And that's the difference.
But you can't love somebody you don't know, you've never dated.
If y'all were friends, they know you. Not an acquaintance.
It just is what it is. I'm into emotional intelligence. When I was younger, though, I was like really mad, but not anymore. Having female friends as a man is a life hack. I get a lot of amazing perspective from female friends.
And vice versa. Like, I love my male friends. Like, some of them are like, yo, I need you to be wingman. Say no more.
Okay, so now that you say that, now you say, okay, let's get into this for a quick minute. So you said, I love my male friends. Yeah. But what if there was one particular male friend that you were actually...
like, in love with?
Yeah, like you wanted to, I guess the word is court. I'm trying to be proper here. You were trying to court.
Get a relationship, make a future with, whatever verbiage you want.
Right. And you made it known and made it very clear you want to get out of the friend zone with them. And they shot you down. They're like, no, I can... You would still be their wingman to get other girls?
Not right away, no. Mm-hmm. I mean, also, like... how long have I liked this person? Is it like a long time, a short amount? Is it more like a physical
You always
attraction?
have these. Can you just answer the question?
Every situation.
You're always like, is it 7 years, 5 years, 1 year, 3 months?
No, because sometimes where people confuse I like you is a physical attraction, not an emotional one. Those are different. Sometimes all you really need is a good bang and boom, it's out your fucking system. And you're like, you know what? I really didn't fucking like you. But we can be friends. Because sometimes it's really only that physical chemistry. You know how people are like, oh, y'all got sexual tension. Sometimes you just need to get out your system. And then you find out like, yeah, we wouldn't work as a relationship, but we can be friends.
No, I'm talking about like the one that you really like him. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, nah, bitch.
No,
You're supposed
like,
to know me, man.
Yeah, I just like you as a friend.
Well, then at that point, I'm going to be like, I understand that. That's fine. But I need time away to separate my feelings from you. And that's it. Maybe when I come back and we could be cool, then yeah, I'll be your wingman again. Just because I'm not happy with your decision doesn't mean you got to be miserable along with me.
No, I know that. But I don't think I would be their friend again or their wingman. I'm not going to be your wingman because I will sabotage
Because I'm going to be like, who's your friend?
I would sabotage it. I'll be like, yo, she looks so... Oh my God, look at this.
I'm not sabotaging shit.
I would. I'd be like, why she got such big feet? She looked like she could sleep standing up. Like, I would do that on purpose because...
I don't have, like, as Mina Tammy, I don't have that in me. I do not have it in me to, like, intentionally want, like, ill wish on you. Like, I don't
wish you ill, but...
I don't have it in me. I'm like, oh, she seems nice. Now, like, don't come looking for advice because I'm not going to steer you wrong, but I'm going to be like, even if everything you tell me is all toxic traits, I'm not going to be like, break up with her because I'm going to be like, you need to talk to her. Maybe see couples counseling. Just because because this is the reason why. Because at the end of the day, I don't need him to be like, well, I talked to her and she told me we should break up. Mm-hmm. And then the friend or the girlfriend, oh, well, you know she had feelings for you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not putting myself in those situations.
I am zealous petty. I am. I'm sorry.
I wish you hell. I don't wish you well. Damn.
I'm sorry. It's the truth. Like, it's not that. It's I've said it before. I'm the type of person, like, if I make my intent to get out of the friend zone with you and you shoot me down, it would never be the same because you hurt my feelings. And you could get me mad. I don't mind getting
you said
mad.
This in the back.
I've said it in the past. Don't hurt my feelings, because if you hurt my feelings, it will never be the same.
See, I learned from, not that I want to be in pain all the time, but I learned from pain. I take everything like, okay, it's a lesson. Move it. Like, I don't need to be in that situation with them to deal with it, because I don't need to punish myself either. But maybe down the line we will be friends. But back to the friend zone thing, like, so now you know how you have a really good friend. Would you ever date them? Would you jeopardize it? Like, not that you have any feelings, or he doesn't have any feelings for you, but everyone's like, you know, you guys are like perfect for each other. Have you guys thought about it? And you guys look at each other like, no, like, would you entertain it
if he wanted to and I wanted to, maybe I would.
even if you were like, I really don't have feelings, but I can see what they're saying, you would risk it?
And I'm single?
Yeah, you're single. I mean, I'm not gonna be asking you this while you're
No, listen, I would probably say, yeah, I'll date them, because you never know. You can see them in a different light. I'm all for it. I'm all for making a clear intent. I don't know. It might just be the competitor in me, and it's not I'm not saying it like in a competitive state. It might just be, I'm going to make my intent clear. I know the pros and the cons. I'm going to lose a friend or I'm going to gain a man. And I'm going to go for it.
Zal, you mix it? You becoming a rapper?
You see?
What was the comment?
It's tough either way. Did the person hurt your feelings, or were your feelings hurt due to an expectation? No, I think the person, what?
What do you mean in regards to expectation? Like, you thought they'd agree, or you misread the situation?
No, because that was just like what's that one? Hypothetical. Yeah, nobody hurt my feelings. No, nobody hurt my feelings. I would just say, like, if I'm gonna date you, I'm gonna make it known. And I could get to the point where I didn't see it. Like, I didn't see it, but let's go out and date. Are we gonna be friends back again? Maybe not the same. Maybe not the same.
I mean, like, are there certain friends that because you've been friends for so long, even if they came out, you're like, it has potential, would you risk that friendship?
I probably would.
Like, if y'all were friends for like 20 years.
I probably would. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I don't want to ever have to say
Regret?
that I regret not taking it with him. And I've also been in a position where I've had a friend try to come out of a friend zone with me, and I made the intent clear that it wasn't going to happen, and they persisted, and I made the intent clear. Our friendship never got back, and even when we would try to chill as friends, it just didn't work. It didn't work. So we're no longer friends. I was speaking to the hypothetical though. Like you said, no, we can't be friends. You hurt my feelings. No, if they hurt my feelings, it wasn't because of what?
Was it this thing of rejection that hurt your feelings?
Yes. She knew it.
I mean, if you think about it, men get rejected a lot more because usually it's the men who usually have to take the first initiative. I mean, do you just build up? I don't want to say immunity, but like, do you just get callous to it? Like, you're like, all right, rejection is part of life, and you just be like, it's another one.
So what you're saying is men get rejected more than women?
Because it's usually men who put themselves out there more than women. The men are the one doing the approaching in most cases, not the women. I mean, granted, you hear that more now, but if you look at time period, like in general, it's always been men who've been doing the approaching.
They're trying to let us know we're done.
They're like, get shut the fuck up.
I get rejected all the time. Don't even bother me no more.
So you just become callous to it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you be a first rejection mistake. Maybe
No.
20th won't.
No, I want There ain't no rejection here, baby.
All right,
Once
that's
they
all the
come, they
time
don't
we
wanna
have.
leave.
That's all the time we have.
Once they come, they don't want to leave. What is it? That comedian that said something.
I'm shut down until next March now.
Oh,
That's right.
right.
You only date for like 3 months.
I'm toxic, but you're gonna like it here. You're gonna love it here. Anyways, thanks guys for tuning in to tonight's show. We'll see you next Friday. I'm a little bit toxic, but you're gonna love it here.